Boo Kitties, it's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's Empire Season 2, Episode 14 review. So, I have some behind the scenes tea if you don't know, but the actors that play Andre and Anika, Trey Bears, and I forgot old girl's real name in real life, but they got married over the weekend, so congratulations to them. I'll have more tea on that on this, not this week, but next week's Spill the Tea. I'm changing the Spill the Tea air dates to Tuesdays instead of Friday. So there will not be an episode of Spill the Tea this Friday. The next episode will be next Tuesday. So be looking out for that. If you have not watched Spill the Tea, my new segment on the Color Me Pink channels where I do all celebrity gossip and news and all that good stuff. Check it out now. The first episode is up now. So, let's get into this episode. So we start off the episode with the little girl Lola from season 1, who we all assumed was either Jamal or Lucius' daughter. She's on the playground playing, and Thirsty comes up to her, looking like a child predator, looking like somebody molester, Chester the molester, and yanks a piece of her little beautiful natural curly hair so he can do a DNA test on her to determine exactly who is the father. So Rhonda tells Anika that Andre got new medication and doesn't think that anyone push her down the steps anymore, and Anika is very pleased about this news. Rhonda and Andre comes over to get Rhonda, and we find out that Rhonda and Andre are trying to figure out how to get their marriage back on track. But Anika is too busy in the background throwing up and shit, fucking up their little romantic moment. So they go in the bathroom to check on her, and they try to figure out if she had food poisoning or like what the fuck is going on. Because Rhonda's like, I just gotta eat that shit, bitch. I ain't trying to get sick all over again. And she tells him, no, it's because I'm pregnant. And they ask her, well, who was your baby daddy? And she's like, Hakeem. And it's like, dun, 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 dun. So then Lucius is showing off his new video to the board members, and they want him back in charge. And Lucius is acting like, oh my God, you really do? No, not me. And I'm like, oh, Lucius, sit down somewhere. So Cookie comes over after the party is over, and she realized that he had this big old soiree for the company, to get the company back. And she realizes that he still ain't up to no damn good. So she tells him that she knows about Frida Gatz, aka Fantasia Dajloaf, being Frank Gather's daughter, and that she don't want that criminal ass bitch around her goddamn sons. So Jamal goes to the barbershop to see Fantasia Dajloaf, and they're just going over the songs that they're trying to work together. They're really vibing out. They really have a good rapport with one another. And so he leaves, and then some cornball dude sits in Fantasia Dajloaf's father's old barber chair, and he don't want to get up. He like, y'all should get over this shit. The nigga dead. May he rest in peace. We all went to the repast. Get over it. And Fantasia Dajloaf lose her fucking mind and beats him with a gun. I'm like, bitch, you need a hug. You need to go to Andre's church and have the pastor bless you with some bless oil. So Jamal plays his tracks with Fantasia Dajloaf to the board members and Becky and Cookie. And Becky is getting her whole entire life, bitch. She wobbling and shaking and shit. And Cookie sitting there like, oh, nigga. And Jamal sees that she's not really pleased about the song. And so, he confronts his mom about it. And she basically, is like, go ahead and do what you want to do. But she has a plan in the back of her mind. So Andre comes by and has a little mini meeting with Hakeem and Jamal. And he gives Hakeem advice on how to handle himself in the shareholders meeting. And so after that, we see Thirsty. And Thirsty takes a gang of goons to the warehouse to steal all of Hakeem's capsule collection that he has for Empire. It's a clothing line. Empire has a clothing line. So he did this capsule collection that he had coming out soon. And so Lucius had Thirsty and his goons go over there and steal all the fucking merchandise. So Hakeem confronts his daddy once he finds out that all the shit has been stolen. And he threatens to show the surveillance footage to the popos. So Lucius then is like, I'm already one step ahead of you, youngster. Then Hakeem's phone rang. It's like, brrr, and he answered the phone, and this little Janae Aiko, and she's like, we don't have any equipment. The light is not here. None of the guitar players are here. The bass player's not here. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So then we find out that Lucius planted some fucking drugs on the trucks and had the fucking equipment confiscated. So Hakeem is pissed off, and Lucius basically like, if you that big nigga, you got your dick on the table, then bring it. And I'm like, Okay, Gabrielle Union. So Cookie comes by the studio dressed like Mary Tyler Moore. I don't know why they keep on fucking putting her in these god awful ass outfits. So she gives Jamal a surprise because she wants him to work with this artist by the name of Stacy, who is a mixture of Remy Ma, Nicki Minaj, and Jessica Dime. And I was just like, what in the fuck is this Forever 21 bullshit? I was not here for Stacy Run Run. And that was Stacy Run Run. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, who do y'all got coming up with this shit? So, Stacy basically has an Hakeem. I mean, Jamal is very excited about this because like she's like the huge hip hop artist, but Stacy has it in her contract that a clause in her contract that states that she can only be the only female rapper on the track. So that means wonk 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 for Fantasia Dej Low. So now Jamal has decided, does he want to work with Stacy Run Run or does he want to work with Fantasia Dej Low? And so Andre and Lucius visit Kelly Rowland, aka Lucius mama's grave. And Andre speaking to a grave and shit. And then Lucius just sitting there like, nigga, I'm ready to go. It's cold. Like, you done said your piece. Rest in peace, mama. See you on the other side. So Lucius want him to work with him again, but Andre is not trying to go against his brother. But I smelled something in the water. I was like, Andre about to go back over to the dark side. So Hakeem's trying to figure out what to tell the shareholder since his shit has been stolen. He doesn't want, he doesn't even have the Swift Stream numbers either to give the shareholders, which will make him look even better. So Cookie basically tells him to stop throwing the fit and get the shit together and act like a fucking man about his shit. So Jamal goes to the studio to talk to Fantasia Dej Low about Stacy being on this album. She's excited about it until she realizes that it's either Stacy or her. She tells him to go ahead and do him because you know they're all in this to win. So ain't no hard feelings, but you can tell she was all sad and hurt on her little manly little chest on the inside. So Andre holds a family meeting and Lucius tries to hold Cookie's hand, but she's like, nigga, get the fuck away from me with your light skin ass antics. So then Rhonda makes her debut and she brings out Boo Boo Kitty. And Anika tells them that she's pregnant by Hakeem. And everybody's shocked by this. And Cookie is pissed the fuck off. And she goes and slap Hakeem upside his damn head. Like, nigga, you out here fucking running up in holes without condoms and shit. So Rhonda, come to find out, begged Anika to keep her baby. Like, bitch, this is possibly the hoe that pushed you down the steps, you damn dummy. So Jamal brings up the heir to the family who he believes is Lola. And Lucius says that, nah, I had a DNA test done on Lola and her daddy name is Marcus Jones. Now, DNA tests were the mother swabs, the kid swab, and the daddy swabs. So if you had your DNA, Jamal DNA, and y'all ain't the daddy, then how you know this Marcus dude to get him to take the DNA to prove that he's the damn daddy? Something ain't clean in the water with this whole Lola thing. Lucius, I feel, is once again lying. And I believe that really him or Jamal is the little girl's daddy. So Anika says she wants her child to have a family. That's all that she wants. And ain't nobody trying to have her come to the family cookouts. So the shareholder meeting is going on, and Tiana got a fresh blowout, and she's giving us some good old Sierra 1999 choreography. And on the real, the actress Soraya that plays her, she is a phenomenal performer. Her voice is mediocre like Sierra's, but she's a great performer. I think she's going to be a really huge star. So Anika comes to her house and finds Lucius sitting on her couch with a stuffed animal and shit. And Lucius wants her to give the baby to Hakeem once she has it, and he'll give her $10 million. But she don't want his money. She just wants a family. And Lucius like, bitch, if you wanted a family, then why the fuck you fuck my son? I won't go never leave you for Cookie. Lies you tell, but okay. So he threatens her, but she says her baby boy is making her stronger. You know, she ain't about that punk life no more. He's like, a baby boy? I love baby boys. And I'm like, sit your gas down, Lucius. So Lucius is happy it's a baby boy. And so she threatens to tell the FBI about all his old shady ass shenanigans and shit. And he reminds her that a lot of women that are pregnant end up losing a baby, bitch. Don't you get pushed down a set of steps. So Lucius comes to the shareholders meeting and asks Hakeem a bunch of music industry questions and shit that he thinks that Hakeem won't be able to answer, but he does. So then Lucius starts asking questions on behalf of the other shareholders and makes Hakeem look bad. So Andre, we find out, helped his father with delaying the SwiftStream numbers coming in, and he's basically back up to no good, so that he and Ronda can get back to their close ass relationship. Cause you know them niggas wasn't right unless they was up to some bullshit together. So the crowd says they want Lucius back as the head of the company. And Hakeem is, of course, disappointed by this. So Cookie takes over the meeting and says that both men deserve respect and they should both work together. Lucius and Hakeem shake hands for the crowd. And I'm just like, Andre, you ain't shit. So the board votes Hakeem out. We all saw that coming. That's because they tired that nigga coming there wearing them tight ass sweaters. So Lucius gloats because, you know, now he figures that he'll get the company back. And Cookie is, of course, disappointed by this bullshit. So Jamal comes prepared to work with Stacy Run in the studio, but comes to find out this bitch flew out to Tokyo and shit. So she sent over a pre-recorded track, and Jamal is in the booth because he's mad, and you know, he just like, this is some bullshit. She couldn't even respect me to come to the studio and jam with me, you know, person to person, and he really want to do this track with Fantasia Dej Low, and he just can't understand why Cookie don't want him to work with her. So he goes to the barbershop once again to see Fantasia Dej Low, and he tells her that he wants her to be on the tracks, but she ain't really feeling him. You know, she just in a really pissy mood. I guess she was on her period. You know, butch queens get mad when they realize once a month that they are girls. So ignorant. So then at the very end of the episode, no, I'm sorry about that. So Jamal still offers for her to come to the studio to come work with him, but she like, nigga, I'm on my period. I'll talk to you later. So then at the very end of the episode, we see Thurston. He goes to like this old folks home, and he asks about one of the patients there. And the lady's like, she's here. You want to go over there and speak to her? He's like, no, I'm good. I just want to drop off her, you know, payment or whatever. And then we see this old ass lady sitting over by the window in a wheelchair singing to herself. We realize that this Kelly Rowland fucking 45 years later. But I'm like, Kelly Rowland was dark skinned back then, but now she light brown. Like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all couldn't find a dark skinned woman. Y'all could get Suge Avery to play Kelly Rowland as an old person. Like, where this light skinned ass woman come from? But okay, horrible casting on that. So we realized that Lucius ass been lying the whole time. His mama ain't the fuck dead. He's still been taking care of her all these fucking years. And this old orphan ass story of his is some bullshit that's gonna get his ass hemmed up and in. And so that was the end of the episode. And I give tonight's episode a C-. It was cool for what it was. Let me know your thoughts down below, what you thought on tonight's episode. Leave your comments below and make sure to thumbs up this video and make sure to subscribe and share. And I love you all and thank you all so much for watching this. My underground review will be up next. Love you. Bye.